Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're learning Kotlin, then you're in the right place. Today we will explore one of the most fundamental concepts in programming, that is decision making, if-else statement and when block. Okay, and to make it fun, we are going to create a simple grading system. So grab your keyboard and let's jump in. Okay, so first let's understand what an if-else statement does. It allows your program to make decisions. Like for example, if a condition is true, do this. Otherwise, do something else. Simple, right? So, uh, you know, let's apply this in real world scenario, like assigning grades based on marks. This is a very simple program we will follow. Okay, and based on that, we will check. So let's go to the editor. Okay, now let's write one program. Okay, so suppose we take an input where we will ask the user for your marks. Okay, so you have to write this prompt. Okay, and you take that in a variable that's called marks maybe. Okay, and you call a readline function. Okay, and for this to be checked whether it's a null or not, this ternary operator that I've given, we will discuss it in later. Okay, so let's take that one. Okay, to enter null. Okay, it will check whether it's null or not. If it is not, it will convert it to int. Okay, so basically marks we are getting it in an integer. Okay, so let's so we have that marks here in the marks variable. So let's check if marks is greater than equals to, sorry, greater than equals to 90. Then what happens? Then we are doing a println a. Okay, so let's do that for other. So here, as you can see, this is the block that is deciding the decision. Okay, we are getting an error, compilation error, that is surround with the null check. So previously I've told you, right, the Kotlin checks it first in the null checks in the compile time. So it becomes really easy and handy to the program to be less or error prone, right? So we will do that null check here. Okay, and else we will give this. Okay, let's give that 80 maybe. Okay, let's take these two. Okay, rather than going into the entire one, let's keep else. So we have written a pretty stringent program, because if you are not getting 90 or 80, we will just give you a fail. Okay, I know it's funny, but bear with me. Okay, so let's run it. So this program will give you the overall idea, like how this entire decision making works. So here it is making a decision whether it is null or not. If it is not null, then only it will go to this block, right? So as you can see, it is given in the blue block, that is, if marks is not null, then only it will enter into this block. And each block is having its individual statements that would check that whether if it is greater than 90, then it will give A. If it is greater than 80, it will give B. Okay, let's give a sample one, that is 95. Then it will give me A. Okay, so in the else block, like, it will check these two conditions sequentially, and if it does not satisfy this overall to these two functions, then it will be directing you to F, right? Okay, now there is another one that is called when. So you have used the same thing in Java as well, right? Is the switch case. So in switch case, what happens is in which case you will check a basic condition. Okay, you will check a basic condition, and after that you will write case 1, case 2, and so on. And in case 1, case 2 is you are actually checking the conditions, right? So, and if nothing is getting satisfied, then you go for a default case, right? So here a similar concept is like this, like we use when here, okay, in Kotlin. So we can replace the same set of blocks with when as well. Okay, let's check that if marks is not equals to null, okay, we are going to this block. Okay, now let's take the grade variable. Okay, so grade is where we are assigning the grades. Okay, and we are checking when. So when we'll assign that to you, that is if marks is greater than equals to 90, then what it will assign? It will assign A. Okay. If marks is greater than equals to 80, then what it will assign? It will assign B. Okay. If none of it is there, then what will happen? It will be in else block, and what it would assign? It will assign F. Okay. So if it is there, it is done. So after that, what it will do? It will do, let's do a println. Okay, so what it we will print is the grade variable, right? So we are using the interpolation here, right? Okay, okay, no. So here is, you're not it is not getting resolved because it is outside of this block, because we have declared it here, right? So we need to do is, let's cut it and paste it here, and you will see it has been resolved. Okay, now let's give this. So this is the first one that is being printed with the if else block. It has given A, right? And after that, it has been printed with A with the switch case as well. Okay. So that's the overall decision making that we do in Kotlin. So this is the kind of decision making that has been done in Kotlin with if else block and when. So whenever you are checking multiple conditions, you should go for when. And if you have like basic 2 3 conditions to check, then it's convenient to go for an if else block, right? So today we learned how to use if else and when expressions, okay, in Kotlin to make decisions in our program. Whether you are building a grading system or a shopping cart or a game, these tools are helpful. Okay, so if you have enjoyed this tutorial, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss the next video. Let me know in the comments what would you like to learn next. Thanks for watching and happy coding. Thank you.